Thank you for clicking Dr. Samurai channel. In this video, I would like to discuss bloodthirsty vampire in Kenya who killed 13 children and sucked their blood to be killed in lynch by village people. Especially, I would like to focus on his childhood and also why he came to drink human blood. My name is Dr. Samurai. I am a professor specialized in international social pathology and also an active prison counselor of 20 years experience. I'm hoping this video would deepen your understanding of problems that are happening in today's world for you to attain true happiness on this planet Earth. As usual, I will provide you some basic information first and then like to move on to our main discussions in the latter half. You ready? Okay, let's start. So, a guy named Mastin Wanjala, 20 years old, are reported to have killed 13 children, and after the murders, reportedly drank their blood. It goes like this. In Nairobi, Kenya, there was a news reported that suspect of a serial child killer is running away. And whole Kenya went into a national state of alert. 3 days later, he was witnessed by school kids who was on their way to school. After that, he was pulled out of a house and punched to death by the local people. His name was again Mastin Wanjala, 20 years old, and he confessed 13 murders of children, pretending like a soccer coach, approaching the kids and drank their blood. He was once arrested for the murder of a 12-year-old and 13-year-old boy, but he didn't appear at the court. The house he was hiding in was in his native village, and his biological father, after hearing the news, said, "I'm surprised. I haven't seen him, and I have no intention of seeing him either." This is pretty much the basic information, and if you like this kind of discussions, please click that yellow and green Good Luck Charm logo. And now I would like to get into my own speculation. First, I'd like to talk about his childhood backgrounds. Mastin Wanjala was born in 2001, but his parents separated before he was born, and his mother went on to get married. And also his father didn't see him nor have a life with Mastin until he became adult. So here we see severe case of neglect. But as I have been emphasizing, serial killers were never produced only by neglect. There's always certain abusive forces on the subject during their early childhood. Inferring from his father's statement that he had tried to bring him up well, but now had given him up to carry his own cross. We could speculate his father probably tried highly disciplinary teachings. Probably in limited times he saw his own son. And allegedly he dropped out of primary school only a few years after. So he must have been living like feral animals, which implies his survival must have put him through highly difficult experiences which we cannot even imagine. But what about his habitual blood sucking? Although there's a disease called porphyria by which they easily get anemia, and in some cases they desire to drink blood. This is a very rare case, and those on porphyria actually needs blood transfusion, not drinking blood like water. Based upon my own research on serial killers, some do drink blood of their victims, and the commonality I could think of among those who did blood sucking was severe neglect that could cause pathological obsession on specific things. I instantly come up with 3 cases in which the perpetrators all drank blood and also ate raw internal organs. We should not forget that in some countries they still believe eating internal organs, which covers their weak organs, could reinstate that function. Yet I do not think those 3 cases are influenced by such aberrant local customs. When you are severely neglected, you sometimes do not have enough human contacts that make you feel being human beings either. In many cases, they feel more comfortable by being with dead bodies rather than living human beings, because they are not comfortable with human beings due to lack of human contacts, and also due to high aggression they experienced from human beings. But anyway, those highly neglected have high interest in what is going on in living beings. So they are interested in cutting the body open and see what's inside, all because of their lack of being with human beings. They are like a human-looking cyborg or robot or something. They do look to be human beings, but inside there's no emotional development without necessary human communications. So they have these obsessions with killing human beings and seeing inside of human beings, and in some occasions eating human bodies and drinking the human blood, which all happens because of this psychological foreignness to living human beings. So, although all this is still my hypothesis, but severe neglect during the first 3 years critical period may have something to do with their obsession with the human bodies, including eating raw internal organs and drinking the human blood. Also, I might have read somewhere that when oxygen is short in the process of childbirth, that the child could go for eating human bodies. But that is not proven, and I'm not sure it is true or not. But anyway, today's value that we can learn from this vampire in Kenya is early childhood backgrounds of abuse and severe neglect could lead to pathological obsession with killing and pathological obsession probably with drinking something human. And the fact that Mastin went after children only means his emotional development was blocked and didn't reach the level of others at the same age. And also the fact that he went for boys means he did not have sexual role model that he could follow. because his father was gone since he was very young. So all these other behaviors also point to his deep and severe neglect. This is it. As I have been telling you, monsters are created of those naturally normal children who were placed under severe abuse or severe neglect. Please do understand that. Wherever you are, my friend, on this same planet Earth during the same period of time. Okay, thank you very much. Bye-bye now.